The other people.
But yeah, Tara's on here. I love that we have a lot of interaction, but I hate the fact that it's only just a few people we need. You had actually a producer on your show, didn't you, Nate?
Yeah, there was a young lady that was helping me that I believe you're friends with, Lauren. Yeah, Lauren Anderson was helping me with the podcast and with the show. And I actually saw her earlier today, which was pretty cool. But yeah, she was definitely helping me out.
Your picture.
Yeah.
Post about that. So when you were coming up with your idea for your stage show, was there any inspiration behind that?
Original late night with David Letterman, like the 80s run on NBC, I've always been a big late night fan, not just of Dave, but of Carson and Fallon and all that. But just sort of Dave's sense of humor was something that I feel like was kind of matched up with mine. So we were kind of going for that, having, fun and interesting interviews, but also having some silly stuff go on too.
Right.
So whenever it starts back up, I still like to keep some of that aesthetic going for sure.
Right. Now, when I was, now obviously, hey, we have Gareth joining in. Hey, Gareth.
Hey.
Before we continue, we've got Lexy with us. We've got Nate with us. This is Gareth. And we've changed it up, and we're doing a little bit of the other people's show here tonight. And this is the most people that we've actually had on Zoom at one time. So very cool. So what we want to do eventually, and spread the word, everyone tuning in on Facebook, is we want to get enough people when we do the open of the show. We have the Brady Bunch going on because we can have 9 people. So that might be something cheesy, yet fun and lighthearted. That might be fun and exciting if we can actually pull that gag off. So Gareth, we were just talking about Nate does a show. He has his own podcast, The Nate Show, right?
Yes.
And
Hi, Nate.
Hey.
And you were doing was the talk show the same name?
Yeah, we're just doing the Nate Show late night and live, I believe, is the final name we had before it shut down. Yeah.
Where do you live, Nate?
Johnson City, Tennessee.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So yeah. So when I had heard that you had done, did the stage show over there, I was immediately impressed and was like, wow, there's very few people that I know that actually would be that ambitious to put that together even have that idea in addition to going through and putting it together, and you made it happen. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I would say, yeah, I would agree that the early David Letterman would be what I would want to do, as well as early Tom Green show, if you know Tom Green.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very familiar.
Loves David Letterman as well. Yep. So I actually got to meet Tom Green a few times, and it was pretty cool. I got to be in his audience when he did his last internet show.
Right.
It was pretty cool. So, Gareth, how have you been this week, my friend? I saw you a little bit earlier today.
I've been all right. Been busy all around. Just working on Mark's car, and it's having computer problems trying to set it up.
Yeah, I noticed that there had been a little bit of a problem there.
Well, I tried to set it up outside. Last time I was watching Aaron smoke the whole time, and I was jealous I couldn't smoke a cigarette. But I couldn't set my laptop outside. I didn't have good enough connection.
See, that's one thing that we can't do now. Well, I guess we can do it on the Zoom shows, but on the stage show is in the olden days, you were able to pull out a cigarette and smoke, or a bottle of, Captain Morgan or Jack, take a little sip. Now, on major television, we can't do that. However, we can on Zoom. So if anyone has, everybody, you have a glass to raise, everyone? Lexy, you have anything?
I have a 2 liter.
So cheers, everyone.
Cheers. Salute.
And you home as well. Tasha, tell Aaron we said hello. Now, so Gareth, originally we had some topics dealing with the list. The list is a show we do, and I want to make it more interactive and have ideas flowing all the time, but had it be separate than the other people's show. However, it's kind of a hybrid tonight, so anything goes.